the way I pitched myself is I built a deck as though I was presenting to myself. And at this point, I wasn't even thinking about the board. I wasn't thinking about showing this to my co-founder. I wasn't thinking about anything other than, can I build a deck to show to myself that's going to get me, first of all, excited about this, feel like I can add value. But the last part, and this was the hardest part, was set the rules of engagement. And that was what the titles of the slide was. It was rules of engagement. And it was rules for myself in terms of what this would mean, how I would act as a, contributor, but also detach myself from marketing, what reporting structures would be like, all these different elements. And within there were some really hard decisions I had to make in terms of shifting the definition of my role, both within marketing and within the company as a whole. So I would say that the first thing is you've got to convince yourself that this is right. And to be clear, this wasn't a one-day exercise for me. This was something I did. I sat on for a few weeks. I looked back on it. I tweaked it. I had some conversations like, Sangram was another great chief evangelist I spoke to. I ran the deck by him. He was the first person that I shared this with and got his perspective. This was like, sell myself that this is the right move. Once I did that, then it was the next step of going to my co-founder in this case. If you're thinking about this move for yourself and listening to this podcast, that may not be your co-founder. I mean, you don't have to be a founder to become a chief evangelist. It could be the CEO in your organization. It could be your current boss. But bring it to them once you're already sold, once you've already had to kind of fight through those objections. And at that point, you figure out, what is that path to get there?